What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Pod Scum. I'm your host, Reckless Rex Ruger. That, of course, is the Freddie Mercury puppet. We're back with another banger. My guest is here, so we're getting down to it ASAP and chopping it up just the way we like to roll here on Pod Scum. And we will get him in here. Do we got you, bud? And, of course, you know, technical issues abound. But we will get our guest in here. We got you?
Well, I'm trying to get my camera on.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Yeah, might be an icon down at the bottom of the screen right there that turns on the camera.
Say that again.
There might be an icon down there at the bottom of the screen there that looks like a camera.
What the fuck is it, man? Jesus Christ, man.
If that doesn't work, and all else fails, you can pop out and then pop back in again on the same link. Sometimes that helps.
All right, let me do that.
Yeah, try that. So my guest will be in here, folks. We heard his voice. I promise you we will get him. Audio and video. We'll get a visual on him. My guest, and I'm super excited. Let me give myself a look. Your boy Reckless Rex has got to have the rock star good looks in effect. But then again, when don't I? As, of course, we all know, let me address the elephant in the room, that you are looking at the one and only love child of one Diamond David Lee Roth. That much we do know is true. We know that technology isn't always the most helpful. But we do know that your boy is certified son of a legend. So there's that. Now we got him. There we go. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Look, you've got the dog. You've got the whole ambiance set right here, man.
Stop suggesting on the go. Yeah, man. All these things popping up on my screen. Yeah, that's Memphis.
Nice. Well, so you have a good day to get him out there, man. So what do? Go out to the dog parks?
So it's a girl, man. I live in Houston.
Oh, okay.
It's a concrete jungle. So you got to know where the green spots are to go.
Yeah.
I live close to a place called Memorial Park, man. And then there's an arboretum here, and there's a lot of bike trails that go in and out of it. A lot of other trails. She's getting hot. I got to turn the air on for her.
Well, at least it looks like you've got a beautiful day there, though.
Yeah, man. Well, so I've been sick for like a good over a week, like sick and dying and not feeling good, man, at all. And today is the first day I'm feeling kind of alive. So she usually gets to get out because I live in condos and there's not a lot of greenery around there. So I try to bring her out once, twice a day to the park.
What was going on, man? Just feeling under the weather?
I guess the typical type of flu thing, you know?
Yeah.
Headache, sore throat, you know?
Yeah. It's that time of year.
Congestion, yeah, and not being able to breathe. So it's like sleep was like another thing. And, I couldn't take time off from teaching. So I kept kind of like doing that. It was kind of rough.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
Here I am, man. Here I am.
That's the worst part, though, man. I found myself in that situation sometimes too, and it sucks, man. When you have stuff you have to do and you're sick and you still have to grind through and do it, that's the worst.
When you're on tour and you're sick, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, Marzi, for you, man, when did the musical journey start for you? How early did you get a guitar in your hands?
Man, 7.
7? And do you feel like the guitar chose you, or did you choose the guitar? Like, why was it the guitar? I mean, did you have your heart set on it?
It's such a weird, thing to explain because it's kind of like half and half, man. I was such a young boy. I was just, there was nothing in my house. Like the heaviest thing or the most rockinest thing. Obviously, I was, from a different generation. And my house was like my mom jamming to Tom Jones or something. Yeah. I mean, or me visually seeing like that kind of thing or whatever. and my younger aunt, her younger sister. I mean, even my mom. They're big giant Beatle fans, so
Yeah.
that really helped. But it was like the guitar, the instrument in itself, the thing that all. Hold on, there we go. There's an alarm for to meet with you. The guitar, as far as instruments go, I think I was 2 years old and I went somewhere and sat behind a drum set, a
Yeah.
full on kit, and it looked like a fucking spaceship to me, man. But
Yeah. Yeah.
it was like when you're a boy and you get to sit on a tractor on a field. It's a weird feeling. It's hard to explain those kind of feelings. It's. I know I went there because I sat on a tractor in the middle of the field, surrounded by trees. One time, it was like a Led Zeppelin song. I was there just by
Yeah.
myself. It felt so cool. It wasn't running or nothing like that at all. It was just like, they let me climb up, and I was just sitting there, and they left me alone. And yeah.
Are you able to turn your Are you able to turn your phone just a little? Oh, there you go. There you go. You're better in frame right there. Perfect. 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 That's perfect right there. And
Should have told me that earlier, man.
that's okay. No. That's well. You're right in the middle of a great story, man. So and I want people to know kind of like how you got to attach the guitar, which and so you also have done some some producing, man. Like, what's the dynamic between being behind the scenes and being a performer? Is there one that you prefer more?
Well, I absolutely like to perform.
Yeah.
I like to produce music for myself and then go out and perform it. I see it as a three-part ordeal,
Yeah.
uh, and they're all three independent, and they all three should I love and adore, and I particularly live for these three things in my life, and they often they come. They don't, as far as like how often they come or when they come, it's up to God. But the three things are like, first is like the creative element, the creative part of it, being inspired in a car or being inspired behind an instrument, any instrument, or having a melody in your head, and or you just get in the band room and just like having something happen. So that right there, that spark, that ends up being a song, that creative element. That
Right.
whole thing, it happens inside of a practice room or in a bedroom. That thing is sacred, and it can only happen in those elements, and you got to give it all you got. After that, when you've done your work and when you're finished with it, you get into phase two, which is going and taking a little snapshot of it, take a picture of it. You go into the studio and you paint that picture that you've been, imagining with your bandmates or yourself or whatever. That's phase two. That's a whole different fucking world. And
Yep.
you got to give everything you got when you're in the studio. You got to pay attention to that, and you got to do all that to make sure, because that's taking a picture of that baby. That's forever, or whatever. You don't want it to be that yearbook picture.
Right.
you you want to be kind of fucking selective about it. And I learned a few tricks, and then the third part is the party, man. And I don't mean that to be so vague about it, but I meant more of a celebration where you take what you have done in those two different elements, when you have nurtured and taken care of this child and taking this picture. Now you want to go around the world and get on stages, no matter how big or how small, no matter how many people, very little or many people, and take that and present that to them the absolute best way you can, which is play everything you're playing with utmost integrity, and play
Yeah.
with other people that will also are going to go up there and give everything that they have to bring that music to life. That's those are the three fucking things I live for, and that's been something that I kind of like figured it out throughout the durations of my life. I was like, man, I'm always doing this and this
Yeah.
and then this, and then now I'm at the phase. I'm at the second phase right now with my band. I'm
Right.
almost done. I'm almost done.
And so you're referring to Heaviest Texas?
No, sir.
Okay, so which project are you referring to? Are you referring to something solo?
No, man. No, it's a band. It's a
Okay.
band. Um, I have a drummer that's from Ohio.
Okay.
I have a singer and bass player from Houston.
Okay.
And it's the, you know, man, I always have to go refer to all the drummers and bass players and vocalists, people that I've had before. I've absolutely been blessed to play with, like, just like talk about the singers, like, I don't know, a lot of people know this or not, because I have a record out with the dude, but like out of high school and shit, I was with Red Forrester, and Red was with Riot.
Yeah.
And I'd seen them open up for Black Sabbath and Blue Oyster Cult and all that. It's kind of weird, man. I was really young, and he was but he was an incredible singer. And then after that, I was in Superjoint Ritual with Phil Anselmo at his, Phil was like at his prime and is doing really killer, man. And then after that, I did myself vocals, which I'm not like, I shouldn't have even mentioned that. But then it was Ripper Owens, and then Phil again, and then Kyle Thomas, and you see the like, like, they're all up there, and they're all like incredibly talented vocalists. So I've been super blessed to be working with these guys, and as an artist, as someone that's is still fortunate to be alive and kicking, trying to do the next thing. It just doesn't seem, for me, I'm not like dead set on trying to do another Southern. I will, because I've actually written 2 songs for it. Another Heaviest Texas album, but that's like, or as far as new goes, I got to do this band. This band is completely new. My singer is not like those other guys. I had to get something. I had to do something that I hadn't done before, which is extreme metal, which I did with Philip, but it's not groove metal. It's extreme metal, and I did with Philip, but it doesn't have Phil on vocals.
Okay, so this is something that it is yet to be unveiled then.
Oh yes, man, I'm looking forward to this more than anything else that I've done before.
Wow.
And yeah, I swear to God, even more excited about this than I was with, like, when I got with Philip, and I was like, yeah, fucking, this is a big deal with Philip,
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was a lot of fun from 2013 to 2015. Well, honestly, 2010 to 2015, because it took us 3 years to make it. And after that, we went and toured it for 2 years in Europe and all that, and it was a lot of fucking fun. And then when it was over, I kind of did my own thing and got Ripper on my EP. And right after that, I joined EXHORDER for a couple of years and did that album and the EP with them. And now, so you see where I'm at. Like, obviously I'm excited. And then, and I'm so fucking, it's one of those things, man. I was like really working hard at it. And I put it on the EP. And then I thought to myself, I was like, like, now I'm like, fuck, I can't wait for people to hear this. And I can't wait. Like, every song stands on its own, like, so strong and so fucking brutal, man. It's walking into a fist fight.
And so what are you at liberty to say? I mean, how much are you willing to unveil, man? Or when will this project be unveiled?
Okay, so I don't know how much I can say. I'm not like some like big fucking I haven't unveiled a name yet. I haven't unveiled. I mean, my drummer's name is Cole Miner. That's his real name, dude. And his son's name is Cole Miner. Actually, he's Cole Miner, like, Junior, like, and his son is like the third, like Hank. And
so does that mean that? So does that mean when he has kids and has a girl, that'll be Cole Miner's daughter?
Dude, I said that.
I couldn't resist, Marzi.
I busted that on him, but I don't think he knew that song. I had to send it to him, or he did before, or whatever. It's funny as shit, because he's got a daughter, and he's Cole Miner's fucking daughter. And man, he's got a rockin' ass family, dude. This dude's got a rockin' wife, and they're a rock and roll family. His son is like little David Lee Roth, dude.
Oh, nice.
That's learning piano and learning guitar. I'm sorry, I'm saying David Lee Roth in a
vintage.
Oh, just a wild spirit, man.
Yeah,
he's awesome. And Cole himself is an insane talented young man, and he's the one kind of like, he was the one barking, like got my attention. Initially, I wanted to do a solo thing, and he like reached out to me through a friend while I was in Exhorder, and I kind of was like, yeah, another kid wanting to jam.
Yeah.
Then I thought to myself, I gave him a kind of like an audition, and I said, hey, make a video to this particular song. And I woke up in the morning. I finished talking to him about 11 o'clock at night for the first time. Woke up in the morning, man. He had posted that video. And I was like, what a way to wake up, man. I looked at him play. I was like, holy shit. And then there was, he's young, and there was like certain things that I needed and discussed with him. And he went and woodshedded for like a good while, and he came back around a complete beast, man. So to me, he's like drumming wise, he's like the best drummer I've jammed with, man. But he's got the rock and roll spirit.
Yeah.
He's wild and shit, but he's got the feet of like a guy that would have feet today, and he's got the speed, and he's got groove, and he's a monster drummer, man. He's bringing this music of mine to life. I've completely unleashed him on it. So we're all over the place, man. It's
and so what will this project be? Because music is being digested much different in today's industry. Will this be a fully realized LP?
I don't think so, because it doesn't have that many tracks on it. It's gonna have, yeah. I don't think it's like an LP. You have to be like 29, 30 minutes long or something like that.
Okay. And so
this falls shy of it, but I think it's good enough material to actually go ahead and get our feet wet and start getting on tour and opening for bands. It has enough songs for us to put out and to go on again, open up for one of our favorite bands, and it'll be a good tour. Yeah, it's good enough material for that to get going, to get started.
And when you say extreme metal, is there anything that people might know that you could compare it to?
Man, really, the work that I did with Anselmo on the Illegals, on Walkthrough Exits Only. If you look at some of the songs where the things take a left turn at Albuquerque, I think that the element of surprise is always the thing that always got me in music, that got really excited. I love it still to this day. If I hear something, it's like that left turn at Albuquerque, I'm like, holy shit! And there's a band I help put together here in Houston called the Posers, and it's a 3-piece band that's like crossover thrash or whatever you might want to call it. They're more than that, but they're like, man, when they write songs, you just don't know where the fuck it's going, man.
Yeah.
And it goes exactly to the right place. So you know what I mean? But you just don't see it coming.
I love that. Yeah.
I love that too, man.
Yeah.
I love that too, because it's I hate predictability.
Show me something interesting. Yeah, make it interesting. Yeah.
That low hanging fruit shit is just kind of like, okay, man. I'm like, heard this here, heard that there. That's why I like try not to be so critical about certain things. But when I hear bands do like the screaming and the singing thing, or without hurt Slipknot.
Yeah.
The rest of it sounds like imitation crab.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the real thing, man. And then in our world today, there's a lot of that. And with technology being as vast as it makes a lot of that actually possible. Like a lot of fucking copycats get out there and put out albums without being on labels or without anything. And if their parents have fucking money, then they become popular.
Right. Right.
And then they can get to places and stuff like that, which robs the authenticity of a poor ass kid, coming up with some badass riffs at home.
Well, I can see how excited you are, though. You do seem exuberant. Yeah, I can see you lighting up when you're even talking about the project.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll put my money on more than my mother's on this one. I've never been so excited to jam.
And so, And so when you make these songs, you know, like typically, you know, when you're creating songs, what usually is the ingredients, man? Like what's the recipe? What comes first for you in writing a great song? Is it a riff? Is it a title? Is it an idea? You know, where's it born from? You know, when you're gonna, you know, create.
Some of it is right off the top of the head.
Yeah.
When I went to jam with Cole in Ohio, I had like 5, 6 ideas that I sent him.
Yeah.
And when I got there, he had studied it so well that when we went to play it, we sounded like we had already been playing this shit for a month.
Yeah.
For the first time. So those ideas, the second day, you know, after we finished finally being physically done in the shed, and go back to have dinner, and then call it a night and all that, and talk, you know, watch stupid ass YouTube videos or whatever like that, have some chips, you know, eat some junk food, and then talk. I go to start thinking. So by the time we go in the next, you know, and I'm like, tell them all my thoughts, and then either it's completely absorbed, or by the next day when we get in there, we do it. We do all that stuff, and then all of a sudden it starts taking a shape. And what we like to do is be unpredictable, and I definitely mean. And then Cole really helps it, and then so it goes places we, you know, it just turns around and goes other places, and then it's like power violence.
Okay. And now for fans of Heaviest Texas, though, you know, who might want to know, you know, where does that project stand now that you've got this project going? Will we see more from Heaviest Texas?
Man, there were some songs I had on Heaviest Texas that were like, they're like so Heaviest Texas, and then Southern rock, and I was gonna tone down. If you notice on Heaviest Texas, there's no guitar's got no gain on it.
Yeah.
There's not. It's not heavily saturated. I was gonna go less and go towards the Skinner route, but still be heavy, but you know, and then like have grit on my guitar, and have the rhythms be like, I don't know. I have a couple of songs. Then I kept thinking, going back and forth, man. Brent Hines and I, we were going to do a side project, and we have been talking about this for, I don't know, 3 years.
Yes. Yep. Rest in peace. Yeah.
Rest in peace. Yeah. And I was going to take a couple of those songs actually, and offer it to the Brett, with the project with Brett. I'll tell you, man, we were going to call it Tamale Hatchet.
Nice.
My friend Kyler Sharp, he was gonna make a poster for it. He knows Braun really well, you know. He's friends with him.
Yeah.
He makes posters for Mastodon and like other big artists that come through town always. But unfortunately, yeah, man.
Yeah, sucked. Yeah, absolutely sucks. And so this project you've got going on now, you know, you do plan on obviously getting out there and touring this, right? So we will see you out on the road with this new project.
My goal right now is so I have a few goals. One was to put this fucking band together and find a singer, and I found a singer, and he was from Indiana. And we were into this for a whole year, and he was going to come down here where we were going to shoot a video. And he got really jealous of my drummer, and he had a mental breakdown. Man, my drummer is like the coolest fucker dude. I call him Bert because, like, if his profile, he looks like Burt Reynolds. And this son of a bitch is the coolest ass drummer you ever met. He's like the coolest dude you can get along with on the road. Because I've already done things with him. I love him.
Yeah.
To be jealous of him and to have a temper tantrum, well, he walked himself out the door, and it was like, man, I was beside myself because I was like looking forward to putting this out, and then there went the one thing that was going to make it really different.
Yeah.
And then we ended up getting somebody that was far better, man, from Houston. That is absolutely a comedian, gets along, he's mature, he's got his own thing going, you know. And then I was like, holy crap, man. He brought into the table this 3 particular type voices that I wanted on this new music. And he brought it, man. He brought it. Did he bring it, Jesus? And so now when I listen to the stuff that I wrote, musically, it's like, again, like it's like a fist fight. And then this guy came on it with his demonic self. It's like a really, really good merger. And that's why I'm so excited for it to come out. And like 5 out of the 6 songs have solos on them, guitar solos on them.
Yep.
So again, and then all completely different. You know, they're not.
And when you're going to create music, Marzi, what's your own individual process like? Are you a guy that's getting ideas throughout the day, or do you sit down and say, I'm going to write music, I'm going to create, and kind of treat it like a job? Or is it spontaneous for you throughout the day?
It's, again, man, it could be a lot of different things. For me, sometimes being a guitar player and being someone that like wants to hone his skills and stuff like that, sometimes it'll be me learning a new technique or new passages and stuff like that, and then using certain techniques that I have in particular that I do.
Right.
Like, I mean, for instance, man, I'll get triplets out of 2 notes. And like a pentatonic scale, I can do that, and it'll sound like it's got a delay on it because I get 3 notes out of the 2.
Okay.
So when it goes dun 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 dun, I'll go and just the way I play. And if I add more notes to it, I get, out of 3 I'll get 4. Out of 4 I'll get 5. So it's just like this percussive way of thing I found playing. So that sometimes dictates, but the note selections come from the vibe. That it can come from me either fucking around and I go, oh shit, that sounds cool, or me practicing and trying to learn something or like that, or me really submitting myself and being completely quiet, and then serving the instrument completely, where I kind of when I say quiet, I like shut fucking things down and I start like kind of going deep emotions, and like then kind of like really following the notes, paying attention in full detail. When I say being quiet and I'm like shutting everything off, it's like this place you go to where it's just you and this thing, and there's zero ego. And what you try to do is you try to do your fucking best to serve it, and like that. I don't know how else to put it. You try to serve the piece of music that's about to come out, and you try to put yourself last. You try to only use yourself and
Right.
your physical abilities or technical abilities. And the only thing egoistic that comes to it or whatever is the shit that I'm able to do, like with that triplet type thing and things like that, where it
Yeah.
kind of makes it my flavor. Either
Right.
that or when the arrangements come, where I start to go, ooh, dude, let's turn left here. And then the drummer goes, oh, shit, yeah. And that kind of feeling, those kind of stuff. And that thrill that is there is always there with it. Because we've been
Yeah.
playing the songs for a year now. Actually, some of them over a year. Like the first single I'm putting out doesn't have a solo or nothing, but we've been playing that over a year now. And it's exciting as fuck every time we play it, man.
Yeah.
Just because
And then where do you find these young guys, man? Because you mentioned earlier you have played with some incredible people, man. Do you just go online and look for people? Do you make it known that you want to play with new people? How do you find these great band members that you're speaking of?
man, I say I got lucky with Cole because
Okay.
Cole reached out to a mutual friend of mine in Houston, and
Okay.
I think my mutual friend dates Cole's friend's mom.
Okay.
And he
Okay.
was like, and he wrote this letter to me, and he said, like, hey, blah, 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 blah. Like I was telling you earlier, I just put Cole to the test. I was
Yep.
like, well, do this thing, and he did it, and I kept working with him, and I kept working when I told him about this particular, like his feet, and then his feet got fucking crazy, and now, we came full circle. We met in person in Ohio. Was it last summer, and then since then we've been recording. although we've been recording remotely, I'll do my guitar parts in Houston.
Yep.
I send it to him. He does the drum parts. So I actually, like, that's how it's been working. I do my rhythms in Houston, and then I send it to him. He does the drums. When I get it back, I'll do my overdubs or my guitar solos
Okay.
after the fact. And then the vocals come, and then the bass. I know that sounds weird. This has been the process of recording these songs.
Okay.
The bass players come in last. The singer's been coming in next to last. I may do solos after the vocalist is done. It's rare. So far, me and Cole have come to the table and finished everything, like all the songs completely, with all the noises, all everything. And then the singer comes in. And he's got a clean palette, man, to do whatever he needs to do. And the bass player, like, you know, plays the bass parts like I teach him the bass parts, and not the bass parts, the song structure. Some of it is like there's no room to do anything outside of what I'm playing.
Right.
Like
Right.
the first single especially, we're doing the same thing.
And when you put these songs together, obviously you're very exuberant, you're very excited about this project. But as I mentioned, you have done so many amazing, been involved in so many amazing projects. Are you able to put a finger on where that excitement is coming from? Obviously, you're proud of these songs or whatever, but like, what makes this project, fill you as somebody that's done so many great things? Why is this project filling you with so much enthusiasm? Are you able to put a finger on that?
Yeah, man. I mean, I wouldn't want to go back to everything I've been involved with before. The enthusiasm hasn't been any less.
Right.
It's I felt the same exact fire for what I've done before.
Right.
You know, and every bit of it, I've probably been just as enthusiastic about it, anything in the past, as I am now. The only difference is that this is a new chapter.
Right.
And obviously, you're going to be, I mean, in the past, it was the fact that I was at the new chapter. I was
Right.
like, hey, this is the new thing for me. And,
Right.
like the Illegals album was the new thing for me. Then it was like the Uprising, it was a new thing for me. Then after that, it was like More in the Southern Sky was the new thing for me. And the EPs that are connected to that shit. And then it was like the Motorhead track that I did with EXHORDER. That was the new thing, the new single thing for me. But now it's this. But let me go down a little bit deeper. It's fucking the heaviest thing I've ever done, man.
Okay.
It's the fastest, most intricate, most fucking fiery shit I've ever done. And that's it. I can't say anymore. It's the heaviest shit I've ever done.
And I know I asked you earlier, I don't know if you answered it, but is there a timeline on when the rest of the world will hear these songs?
Yeah. Great question. So I'm blessed to have an insane fucking producer on this.
Okay, that's good.
Our goal is to have it out to him by October so he can get to it by November.
Okay.
Because this dude's palette is full, and we've been talking about this. And so I'm putting out 6 songs.
Okay.
We're on song number 5. I have completed my task. There haven't been easy songs. So Cole's up to bat next. After Cole, my vocalist his name is Robert. And then after Robert, our bassist. And then that's it. Then there's song number 6. Song number 6, I've written half of it.
Okay.
And then second half borrows some of the first half. So I gotta use my imagination and finish this fucker up. So I'm still got the creative lenses on, because once that's done, and once all the guys have signed off on it, we're sending it off to get mixed and mastered. Once that's being done, we're gonna start shooting a video for it. And
Okay.
and then when we start getting the mixes back, I'm then at that point have some friends. I'm going to shop it to some labels, but mostly I'm going to give it to my publicist, and then look for a proper probably my publicist is going to have a big hand in a lot of the aftermath of what's going to happen, which is going to be I need the right uh, booking agent to put this motherfucker on the road.
Yes, absolutely. And so this is a 4-piece then.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, was that a conscious decision, man, or like were you flirting with?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because dude, I grew up with Van Halen, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Deep Purple. Although Deep Purple did have keys, and God, how would I? I would love to eventually bring keys maybe into this band. That would be incredible. But initially, I have to do this like that. And you know, when I played with Rhett Forrester, I was I think the second guy. Like I was a lead guy, but I was like the second lead guy.
Right.
I was like Robin Crosby, and I didn't want to be Robin Crosby. I didn't want to be Warren DeMartini. I wanted to be me. And the only time it was cool to play with another guitar player was with Vinny Labella, because there's no competition there. There's like that dude is his own thing. I'm my own thing, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And that was a really cool thing, dual guitar player, and it was a lot of fun jamming with that dude. While he was in the band, while I was in the band, while he was in the band.
I've had him on the podcast. I love him. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
He's great.
It's extremely talented fella.
Yeah.
Like man. It's like he's got his own style, got his own thing. His own sound, and my battery went 10%. All right.
And so all right. So before I let you out of here, you have not unveiled a name for the band. Is that still in utero? Are you still deciding?
No, man. I was like, there's been a lot of. So I will tell you this. I wanted to call it one particular thing, and then I spelled it out, the way I wanted it spelled, and I went to the courthouse. Man, they fucking gave it to me for 10 years, and I was like, fucking got in the car. I was so happy, man, that I got that name. I called my best friend. He lives in Austin. His name's Sad Jesus. I called Sad Jesus. I was like, man, I told him, and then when I got home, he sent me a text with a link, and I went on that link, and it was a YouTube link of his band playing a video, and it was spelled exactly the same way.
Who are these people? They must die. Who are they? We have to find these people. God damn it, who are they?
They were so, dude.
How dare they, Marzi? How dare they?
But listen, they were a progressive, like, metal band, and they were fucking good. In fact, they were like so one of those bands that, like, in the song, everybody shows off.
Yeah.
Like there's a keyboard solo, a drum solo. Like one of those things that, like, they were good, man. They were good, and they were fucking funny as hell. So anyway, I went searching for another band name, and I got the second one, man. So I'm excited about this one. Now I haven't unveiled it.
Okay. And so so we talked about the music. When will the name be unveiled? At the same time as the music?
Man. Thank you for asking. We made a collective decision that with or without a label, that and without warning, we are going to drop it all in one day. What I mean by that is that we're going to drop possible video along with it, but as far as the song goes, and social media and anything that's contained and like obtained to it and stuff like that, or the people knowing about it, band name, whatever, bio on the band and stuff like that, all in one day we're going to drop.
Okay, that sounds good.
And if we do get with a label, I'm assuming that it's going to be in the beginning of the next year.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, and so if people want to tap in and keep tabs on how this is progressing and get updates on stuff, where's the best place to follow you?
Best place would be, I guess, like on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube.
Okay. Because I certainly want people
those three are the top ones for me.
Yeah, because we certainly want people to be able to tap in with the journey, know when stuff is happening, when stuff is coming out. So I want people to be able to find this.
Yeah, me too,
Yeah.
obviously. And those would be the three places. And again, I'm not gonna do like you know, like when I find out it's going to come out like in January or something like that. I'm not gonna start pumping this bitch out in December. I'm not gonna do any of that, man. I'm not gonna do like tomorrow, this week. The countdown begins.
Right.
Sign up for this. Sign up for that. I'm not gonna do any of that shit, man. I've already got the music in, man. I can't be. I just want to share it at this point, man. I just want to share it at this point. You know, and both putting it out there and then playing it live. You know, everybody's on board to play live, and I'm ready to just put it out. Everybody's ready to put it out too. We just got to do it right, you know.
Yeah, and I think you make a good point, Marzi. You know what I mean? Doing all that countdown stuff. You know, if the music is great, it stands alone. You don't have to cheapen it with all this hoopla and fanfare.
I mean, to each his own, man. I don't want to judge anybody for what they do after it. I don't want to sound like I'm some dick that knows anything. But you know, I just kind of like me and Cole really took a lot of this. And he's like, "Fuck it, man, just fucking let's drop this bitch." He's been wanting to drop the first single a while back, but since we have this big producer on our hands, it would be more cost efficient on our asses to give him all the songs than just one song, because it's fucking way too much, man. And so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We've been really fucking patient.
Yeah.
You know, really patient. I just been doing, you know, this is like the highlight of my day, bringing
it. I guess I would be remiss if I didn't ask before I let you out of here, man. You know, because you do have the history with Mr. Anselmo. You know, do you foresee ever working with him again in the future?
Man, he would have been the way he goes and stuff like that. He wouldn't have been bad in this project. We've been talking. So we've been talking about a couple of interesting things. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to it. I wouldn't say no to it. But I mean, we're talking. We email each other the stupidest shit. I swear to God, it's like borderline, and it's clever, funny. I don't know if it's clever. It's stupid again. Yeah, it's like inside joke stuff, you know.
No, I guess the answer is never say never. It could happen.
No, yeah, never say never. As far as like when back in the day when like was like I was personally asked about the Pantera thing in like London and download festival or something like that.
Yep.
You know, man, you know, and that's a long time ago. And I had said no a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Dimebag was a friend of mine. One thing, like, I'm not trying to imitate my friend for the rest of my life.
Right.
Darrell liked me because I was MARZI. I had my own voice, and we were a couple of guys that were about the same age. They grew up loving Randy Rhoads and then Eddie Van Halen. That was kind of obvious. And he had his take on it, and I had my take on it. It was kind of obvious. It was really obvious. He was like day, and I was night. It was like we were different. You know, I admired the shit out of him, man. And he like somehow fucking admired me too, man. And the love for our friendship was forged in music and playing guitar before we even knew anything else about each other.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
There was like a second thing he asked me when he was at his house when he invited me over. He's like, "Say, man, what do you put in your wig, man? I put Nexus, man." And he was telling me about the fucking hair product and shit. So I was like, oh, this motherfucker. You know, hanging out with him, dude, you had to be prepared to fucking be like, you know, be laid up for fucking 3 days because you would have stomach cramps, you know.
No doubt.
Like dropping acid and laughing for fucking 3 days, man.
Yeah.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, I know you're right. Another legend. I don't want to let that go unnoticed. Yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace, man. The great Dimebag, man. There'll never be another one like him, man. A guy who once called you a bad motherfucker, man. That's high praise coming from the legendary Dime. I mean, come on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that really is.
Yeah, man. He rest in peace.
Yeah.
I will say this about Anselmo, man, and that his project his God damn it, I'm forgetting its name. That his one heavy project that he put out. I don't since the illegals. I mean, since I left, I didn't like anything he was doing, man. And then he does this band thing. What are they called? It's a super heavy band. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he's been so busy, obviously back with Pantera again. So I mean, like that's been a lot.
No,
of
one of his like newer bands. I don't know why I'm having a fucking brain for it.
Well, he's always got his hands. He's obviously always got his hands in so many things. You know what I mean? So it's hard to keep track, I would imagine.
Name a band.
Yeah, I'm actually Googling him right now. Is it Arson Anthem?
No. That's fucking a killer band.
Is it Viking Crown?
No. It's a newer band.
Is it Christ Inversion?
No. That's an older band.
Necrophagia. Necrophagia.
No. You're going further back.
Scour?
Scour, man. Scour.
Yeah.
So, yeah. God damn it. I'm so proud of this dude, man.
Yeah.
My musical email to him was as like, you know, I'm so happy this dude fucking did that.
Yeah. He's always got his hand.
I think that what he did with Scour is what I'm doing with my band.
Okay.
Because he did turn the leaf. That band and their musicians in that band, the musicianship in that band. Yeah, those guys are fucking off fire,
incredible.
Dude.
Yeah, no doubt.
Philip's on fire. Philip's doing the next thing he should have been doing. You know what I mean? He's super fucking heavy and Underground Sun and stuff like that. I love it. I wrote him and told him that. And this is where I'm at too. I'm playing my fastest. I'm not talking like I'm ripping through arpeggios, but I'm playing my fastest, and then more intricate and meanest shit today. I can't wait for it to come out, man.
Yeah,
sorry, I couldn't talk about any more drop names
all right.
and shit like that.
Listen, I totally respect that. I just love the fact of seeing somebody that I love and love their playing. I love what you do, and I love to see you as an artist so exuberant and so happy with what you're doing. You know,
I can't wait to get your feedback on this shit when it does come back.
Hey, as soon as it comes out, man, we'll definitely do this again for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. I want to do that. I want to mark my words here. Leave them here. Leave you lots of love and support to all you and your fans, and take off from here. And then, and then we'll catch up afterwards.
I appreciate it, Marzi. Thank you so much, buddy. It was really a pleasure, man.
Say bye, Memphis. All right, man, we're off.
All right. Yes, a man and his best friend. Thanks, Marzi. We'll talk soon, my friend.
Peace.
Later, brother. There he goes, folks. The legendary MARZI MONTAZERI. You know him from SUPERJOINT Ritual, Philip H. Anselmo in the Illegals, Heavy as Texas, his time at EXHORDER, his solo work. A guy that Dimebag was once quoted as saying, as a guitar player, a bad motherfucker. And when that kind of praise is heaped on you from the late, great, legendary Dimebag Darrell, a friend of Marzi's, that is high praise. And listen, man, if you don't know Marzi's work, if you haven't heard what this man does with a guitar in his hands, do your research, go down the rabbit hole, check out those numerous projects that I just mentioned. Go on Google, go on your streaming platforms, find projects that MARZI has his fingerprint on. You will enjoy his guitar playing. And as I said to him, as an artist, I am super pumped when somebody feels that fulfilled creatively and is that exuberant and happy. And, you can just see the joy on his face when he's talking about what he's currently doing. That's when you're really, I think, as an artist, really fulfilled. And it looks like MARZI certainly has found that. And I couldn't be happier for him, man. So listen, he couldn't give a lot of specifics, but just know that new music is coming from a MARZI MONTAZERI project where he has recruited, as he said, some incredible musicians. It is going to be some of his heaviest shit ever. And we know little else, but listen, an air of mystery in today's society it feels kind of good to have something to anticipate, to look forward to, and to not really have a lot of details on. You know, let's enjoy this, let it marinate, and when the time is right, you know, as Marzi said, there won't be any hoopla, no fanfare, no countdowns. It'll just be boom, hitting you in the face and melting your fucking grill off. So we got that to look forward to. So I'm super happy. I'm super stoked. And I'm always happy to hear anything that Marzi Montazeri is playing on. And again, as an artist, I'm just super happy to see him in a creatively good place and happy with what he's doing, man. You can't ask for any more for your favorite artist out there, man. So good to see him. And great to catch up with him and chop it up with him. And when the project comes out, we will definitely get on here again and chop it up again. So now I'll go into my promotion mode. My pimp hand is feeling strong. So here we go. Make sure to tap in with PodScum on Facebook. You'll get updates on new episodes when they're dropping, who will be on those episodes. The handle is Off the Couch Boxing and PodScum. Both of my podcasts, one Facebook page. Same for Instagram, Off the Couch Boxing and PodScum on Instagram. And of course, if you're watching us here right now, this is where you really need to be. This is the meat and potatoes right here, man. This is where we have these kick-ass conversations like we just had with Marzi. So if you're here, tap in, like, subscribe, smash that notification bell to stay tapped in. Listen, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the viewers, the subscribers. Most importantly, my guests, without whom I would not be able to do this and bring you these incredible interviews and conversations. So a big thank you. All my deepest, sincerest gratitude to everybody who supports the channel. I appreciate all of you guys. Again, check us out on Facebook, check us out on Instagram, and make sure to get tapped in with us right here on the YouTube channel. And again, big thank you to Marzi Montazeri. Be on the lookout for new stuff from him. Tap in with him on his social media platforms and keep up to speed. Follow the journey. Marzi's got some amazing stuff on the way. So tap in with him. Stay tapped in with us. This is your boy Reckless Rexx reminding you to take it easy and keep it sleazy.